Hey, everybody. Radio check, radio check.
How's
First
everybody
and
doing?
15th.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
about that
excited.
time.
Look, I got all my bearings straight, my technology good. It is the 1st of February, everyone. 1 month down, 11 to go in 2022. I'm just excited. As you all know, this is February 1st. First, it's an honor to say, happy Black History Month to those uh, honoring the legacy of those that came before us and honoring everything that they've done to make it to where we got today. So happy Black History Month for all those out there. It's incepted because of Abraham Lincoln's birthday and Frederick Douglass' birthdays in this month. So hence why they chose February for making it Black History Month. So just a little history tidbit for you out there.
Outstanding. Well, it's nice to see you again. It's been 2 weeks. Everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. A lot can happen in 2 weeks, folks. There's a lot of things happening around the world. And our prayers with our military as things start to look, a little grim on the European side.
Mm.
But our prayers with all the families, active duty, reserve, all those that are about to retire, all those serving on the spouse line, the
Mm.
spouses. I was filling out some paperwork and you know uh, a lady asked my wife if she served. I said she had the most important job.
Yes,
It
yes,
was it
indeed.
was easy to do what I did because she was doing what she did. So
Mm.
uh, kudos and our hats off to all the military spouses out there. First responders. We had an event up in New York. Show of solidarity
Yeah.
made your hair stand up.
Young man, 22 years old. May he rest in peace. Yep.
There was a sea of blue like no other. I have never seen something like that. And yeah, just talking about it makes makes your hair stand up. But God bless our first responders, whether you're in the police force, fire, or medical, and any auxiliary forces that support our first responders. God bless you all.
Yeah, and speaking of that, first responder community, tomorrow we drop on Leadership Void, our episode with Tim Cook, CEO
Hmm.
of Advent Health in Altamont Springs near Seminole County. So, what an opportunity, A, to honor our first responders, but also hear from some great leaders, as Tim Cook is doing some great things in Advent Health for the community in the holistic approach, mind, body, and soul. So, it's incredible what they're doing out there as well.
Yeah, that was a great episode, folks. You got to tune in tomorrow to hear that. But great servant leader that we have here in Seminole County, leading one of the hospitals out here, and just that first responder community on the medical side. Wow,
Hmm.
what they've been through, all of them, but the medical forces have really hurt. Had some strain the
Hmm.
last 2 years and counting.
All right.
And counting. Stuff has not gone away. Right today, we got word of family members battling, this thing. Uh, and all you could do is sit back and pray and hope for the best. That it wouldn't affect them in a negative way. But our first responder community has really been hit hard. Um, the world has, right? The world has. But these guys are out there and gals at the front line, seeing this day in day out, and not for 12 hours.
Hmm.
Some for multiple days without resting, and it's amazing what they are able to do even with those type of strains.
Right, and those folks out there battling the elements of the weather,
Mm.
there's that northeastern came strong, and we caught tails end of it here in Florida. But our hearts out to everybody out there. If you lost power, it definitely makes it even harder. But try to stay bundled up. First responders, yes, the fire department is out there. Folks have extra heaters on, and of course, guess what? Sometimes things happen, but we pray that that didn't happen to you or your household or your family. Made it out safe, but stay warm out there, folks. February's here. A couple things going out tomorrow. Is another opportunity to see the groundhog. So let's
I
see
don't know.
what he has to say. As you know,
Well,
it happens.
you heard what he had to say today.
Right. So we'll hear what he has to say
He's
tomorrow.
like, no mas.
No mas 6 weeks, and it's a wrap. So
It's
yeah,
done.
we before the 15th, we'll have a prediction from our lovely groundhog. You know, that tradition keeps on. On the 13th, for those that are looking anxious to find out who's going to win the Super Bowl, that's coming on between LA and the Bengals. And then day after is Valentine's Day. And for those who don't know that are from the Hispanic community, it's also for us, it's also a friendship, Dia de la Amistad. So it's not just about sweethearts, but it's also about friendship. So just to let you know, there's a little bit more
Friendship
for
that became sweetheart. One of the two. I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, so St. Valentine's Day has a little bit different meaning for certain cultures as well. So
Right.
if you get that and you're not a sweetheart or you're just a friend, don't be offended. It just means, you know, we honor you as a Hispanic. So you heard it here first, folks. But
I love it.
yeah,
So, folks, yeah, if you're with us today, you know, don't be shy. Get in there and let us know that you're with us. And we'd love to have your comments come through. But February, just it's amazing that we have flown by these last 30
31
days,
days.
31 days. Where did January go?
Poof.
Somebody please put out an APB because I just don't know where that thing went. And you know, so if you're joining us tonight, thank you for doing so. Please put in the chat there, in the comment section, you know, who you are, where you you know, coming in from, and we love to entertain a couple of comments there. But so 1 down, 11 to go, folks. That time is flying by, and I hope that if you had any type of resolution or goal or whatever you may call it, that you're doing good on that.
Right.
If you're not, hey, we like to hear what the challenge is. Hey, tell us, you know, hey, yeah, I had this in mind. Things went sideways, and and this is my challenge. You know, I'm on a and this started before, but I'm on this eating right, you know, taking care of my body. I'm not on no diet or anything like that. Just conscious decisions that help my ultimate goal of being at an ideal weight for my height. In the military, that was it, right? You had a heightened weight and you had to be at a minimum your ideal, right? You had to. And so I'm just trying to keep that going on and continue to live that type of lifestyle so that I can last a little longer. That's just the brass tacks about that.
Yeah, I just think Enrique's gonna join a boxing match. He's getting into a fighting
Look,
ring, you know, his fighting weight, folks. So
boy,
watch
look,
out.
it won't be featherweight. That's why I tell you that. It won't be featherweight.
No pluma here, no pluma.
No, no.
Hey, folks, you know, every time I get on, I think of a quote or something inspiring. So today I have something a little different. Today I'm going to share with you a challenge that I will hope you all embark on. So a colleague and I thought of something to do in mix of everything going on. So we created 2 different quotes, and I have them right here on index cards. So basically, we wrote one that says this: "You matter, you are enough. Always be kind to yourself." And then the back it says, "The person who gave you this is thankful you exist." And we're now deploying this, going out, just giving this out to random people. I gave my first one out today to a cashier at Aldi's, and I give her that one. The second statement is this: be kind to yourself because you matter and you are enough. And the same thing, the person who gave you this is thankful you exist. So that's a challenge. I'll put it in the chat or add it on after this goes recorded. So you all want to try a challenge, you know, take these 2 index cards, write them yourself, and just give them to a random person. You know, it's just about kindness, folks. And I definitely want to spread that. And I hope you are join that challenge with us going forward. because it's a
Oh,
better world we all live on.
no, that's wonderful. You don't have to say it, and some people shy away from, especially somebody approach you, right? We're both New Yorkers. We don't, hey, don't,
Hey,
hey,
back
hey,
up.
what's going on, right?
You're in my bubble, baby.
What's up? But if you extend the card, typically, we'll take it or whatever. But it's nice to uh not only participate in a challenge like that, but that you really mean it, right? When you give that card, you have no idea, right? So
Mm.
this week also, we lost, right? We lost
Miss
Miss America,
Miss America, yeah.
right? And she was Miss America. You just never know,
That's right.
right? Where this face, it's a great deceiver.
Mm.
The
Mm.
face is a great deceiver, and you could see smiles, and you could see all kinds of stuff, and you think that the person's okay. Ah, boy, I served as a Keiko for the military. A lot of my notification uh, sessions, that's notifications, were suicide. So
Mm.
it's not something that's not out there and cannot touch people. So yeah,
Mhm.
you never know what giving a card like that to somebody would do. You know,
Right.
um,
Yeah. So, hey, hence the challenge, folks, and hence why we have this radio check. First in the 1900 was at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Just a time to us to check in with you, see how you're doing. You're not alone in this battle. We're all here in this tribe together, on this ship together. So please, tune in, tell us who you are, where you're coming in from. But we're honoring everyone out there, as we mentioned earlier, the military community, what's going on in the theaters. Out in Europe, and also those on our front line here in the United States, our first responder community. So thank you. Hats off to each and every one of them, and especially the glue to the military family, our spouses. Without you, we couldn't be doing it so easy, as Enrique mentioned earlier. So radio check, first and the 15th, folks. We're excited that you can join us. We're excited to do this for you. Last time we came on, we had a good synergy energy going on with folks tuning in. So things might be doing things different today, but hey, we still have our lights on, and hopefully we'll be a beacon of light for you, wherever you at, whatever stage you're at in your life. Just know that we're here for you. Hope you join our challenge, and making this world a kinder place for everyone.
and look, the good thing about stuff like this is that it's recorded, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you could still get a hold of this and still leave a comment, and we'll see that. But if you're out there, you're of the military spouse, first responder community, you have family in those communities, and you like to send them our way, just send them this link from the show and say, hey, every 1st and 15th, while you're happy you got paid, you might want to check these two yahoos out. They're out there trying to connect with the military and first responder community. But there's a lot of things happening this year, um, personally, professionally, and we hope that you're taking time out for yourself, that you're taking time out for your self-development, for your financial development, your emotional development, your physical development, right? Get into that ideal weight. Join me on that. That's
Uh-oh.
my challenge. I'll
Watch out.
challenge you to an ideal weight challenge. How about that? Uh,
Challenge number 2 is
yeah,
this.
number 2. But I feel that when I'm in that capacity, I feel at my peak, right? At my optimal um, uh, place for me to execute on all kinds of levels. But if that's not your thing, that's fine. Go ahead. Hey, if Vince knows, I'll eat you to.
Yeah,
I
I do know.
oh,
I do know. Don't leave your
Between Vince
plate.
and my brother, I don't know who's more convinced that I can eat, but I tell you what, I'll tear it up.
Yeah, he throw down. He does throw down, folks. Yes, yes, indeed. But hey, listen, we have a couple other things to share. Hey, listen, we're doing a subscription drive, folks. So when you hear this, listen, we have our YouTube channel from the Leadership Void, and what Enrique is holding up is the opportunity for you to win that book. Right, that book right there is Standing Over from Scott McGregor, Lessons in Gratitude. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all you have to do. Once you subscribe, you enter the drawing. Help us. I think we need 28, 26 more.
Somewhere around there.
So 20, a quarter more. So just join us. You enter the drawing. Once we hit that 200, we'll announce that winner and we'll ship it to you. And lovely, great book, autograph book, by the way. So that's one little thing right there. Next great thing that we have going on is that we had the opportunity to speak with Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, aka A-Rod from Las Vegas. And he's been in the industry doing custom suits for I think 30 years plus, right? So he created Salute to Suits. And with that, he gave us the opportunity to raffle off 2 custom-made suits, one for a male and one for a female. And all you have to do is listen to that episode of A-Rod. And it was in January last month. Mm-hmm. Once you listen to it, answer the questions that we ask, send it to us via LinkedIn, Pigeon messaging, or email at theleadershipvoid@gmail.com. Either which way.
No smoke signals, trying to keep the environment right.
Oh, no Morse code right now. It's a long way. But yeah, send us your answers. A suit custom made, tailored to you for a male and a female. And we will share that at 100 episode, our 2nd year anniversary, which is next month. So watch out, folks. 2 great things going on for you, giveaways.
And continue there, because what I'm going to try to do is get that link into the chat system right here.
Yeah, and hey, for those transitioning I tell you what, from the military, did anywhere from 5 to 30 years, you'll learn so much about attire. It's unreal. The 10 top tips you need. You'll learn all about color suits, blazers. I mean, things I didn't even think of that I had to know. I've been out the game for a while. I retired in 2007. So you know what? It's been a lot of years and I'm still learning. And I learned a lot from A-Rod. And he will sit down with you, do a Zoom call and make sure you have everything you need, the right fit, and they'll send you that suit. In fact, I have one of his suits. And I'm so grateful for that. But listen, one woman, one male, one female, one male, one suit, answer questions. And all you got to do, check the chat. It's in there. He sent the actual link for that episode. Answer those 10 questions, folks. Next month, we'll have a lucky winner, both a male and a female for that. So we're just excited for you. And I hope you're excited too. So all you got to do is listen to a 30-minute episode, answer some questions, and boom, a suit that's worth more than one off the rack of JCPenney's or Macy's.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna do this don't answer it on YouTube. Don't do that, right? Because don't do that. Don't. Yeah. What you're gonna do is you're gonna send the answer to theleadershipvoid@gmail.com. They just say, "Hey, answers to the suit question," and then put it in the email. Do not do it on YouTube, okay?
Right.
Because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna delete it. I'll make record that you did, but just send us an email with the answers to those 10 items, right? And we will make sure that you're in the running for it. But don't do it on YouTube. It'll stay up there, right?
Right. Or another option might be, you could send us a message on LinkedIn personally to Vince
Loran. You can DM
us Enrique Acosta or my Vince Loran Facebook. So you have a lot of options to send us the information. So please let us know your answers, and we'd love for you to be that lucky individual to win this tailored suit that you will be astonished and amazed. The quality, the threading quality, which is something also I learned, I talked about sandpaper on it, but different numbers. But there's some quality and different thread counts. This thread count is great. It's gonna be you're gonna have it's gonna be longevity. It's a suit that's gonna last you for a long, long time. So
Yeah,
please join into that challenge, folks, and answer the questions. Either Gmail, deliciavoid at gmail.com, one of our DM pages, Vince Loran or Enrique Acosta Gonzalez, or my Facebook. So you got different ways of reaching us.
absolutely. And you won't regret it because that's the suits are one of the best that
Phenomenal.
I've worn.
Yep. And
Yep.
listen, hey, folks, we wouldn't be able to do these episodes of Ready Check or the Leadership Void without our platinum sponsor from the home team of Round Point Mortgage Service Corporation. So shout out to the home team of Round Point Mortgage Service Corporation for being our platinum sponsor. Honored to have them on board. So, we just keep on going, keep things going, rolling. But hey, every first and the 15th, we're here. And I know no one's out right now knocking on our doors. Open the door.
There's some
But
people. There's some people
oh,
on. They're just being shy. That's okay.
oh, okay.
Look. That's all right.
They just want to hear us
I
out.
see you. I see the number. That's okay. We would love to hear from you though. It makes this thing a little better. But hey, me and Vince, we could go. We could keep talking about stuff all night long. But we would love to hear from you if you're joining us. Let us know where from. And if you have any questions, hey, you want to discuss something, hey, let's get on there. I will tell you in the yeah, and just to clear this thing out here, we will talk about things that have to do with the military community, things that we know about. Because sometimes there are some questions that we won't dive into in this forum because this is a reaching out type of event. We're reaching out to the community. If you want some guidance on where to go for veterans type of services, things like that, we'll be more than happy to get that information and send it back to you. But for right now, it's really making sure that the communities that are basically at the front lines of military spouses, first responder community are able to have someone to chat with and share some stuff with. So if you're out there, you're joining us, hey, send us a little message where we would appreciate it.
Yeah, and even more than just add value to that. Him and between Enrique and his podcast and the podcast we do, we have hosted over 200 individuals, and
Yeah.
you think, and this is nation and internationally. So not only if we don't have someone that we know, or we don't know the answer, we have a good network of folks that we have spoken with, leaders in the community all around the globe that might be able to be of value to your answer or seeking a response from. So please, we're here for you. We're adding this for you. So reach out. As no question will go unheard or unanswered. So all you got to do is be the person to put it out there, right?
We have another 100 on the tap right now. So, I mean, it's not just the people that we've talked to already.
Yeah.
But the people we're already planning to speak to,
yeah.
That's another 100 people that are at the helms of companies and at the helms of great products and doing great things in their communities. But yeah, the lack of resource should not be a thing you consider. There are plenty of people out there, and if we don't know them, somebody does, and we would love to to get you down the right direction.
Right. And for those tuning in that didn't hear this early on, two challenges out there. My challenge is index cards with two different quotes or two different sayings. One says, "You matter, you are enough. Always be kind to yourself." The other one's, "Be kind to yourself because you matter and you are enough." And in the very back, it says, "This person who gave you this is thankful you exist." So I challenge you to write these out. And then, hey, I gave one yesterday to a cashier at a supermarket. And I have a challenge with a friend doing this that we're going to give a couple out each week. And let's get this going. Let's get this ball rolling. And we'll put in later on the chat what these are after it's recorded. I'll make sure you have them. But, it's a great thing just to do that because as we know, we don't know how people are dealing with the day in and day out. They might have a smile on their face, but deep inside, they thinking of contemplating other things, ideation, suicide. You never know. And this right here might be uplifting. Radio check might be an uplifting. You're not answering, but you're here. So we appreciate you just being here. But this is one of the challenge. Enrique has another challenge. Is the Pluma weight challenge.
Hey,
weight.
yeah, no, just to piggyback off if you want to be creative about this thing, you can go on Canva and create your own card. You can go on Vistaprint and create your own cards, get them ordered and hand them out. However it is,
that's true.
That would facilitate you making somebody's day a little brighter.
Yeah.
You just never know how a card in that capacity with a saying like that will turn somebody's dark day into a little brighter day. And so, hey, get creative. Do whatever you
make a video. You never know.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, you could get on LinkedIn, make a video. I've done that before. Made a video, told people how I felt about them, and yeah, those things people really appreciate it. So yeah, however you feel like. My challenge is getting to your ideal weight. Now, hey, maybe your ideal weight is where you at. That's good, right? And we have Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, what's up?
and thank you for being with us as always. Thank you. And just find where your optimal weight of peak performance is. How about that? Find what that is and get there. Right. And try to experience life from that angle, because a lot of times what we feel is it's a result of how we are here, in turn physically. Are we always tired, or we're not, or we feel heavy or whatever. If you're operating at your optimal weight, you'll be able to execute at a different level on your day-to-day. And so that's my challenge. Find what your optimal weight is for you, your height, and all that, and get there. Get there. It's going to be hard. I tell you what, I've had to cut down how much I eat, and Vince is over there laughing. But boy, don't take me to dinner. I'm gonna take you to the bank.
He said optimal weight, right? So
yeah, I've had to cut back. Cut back.
There's definitely some good sacrifices to do, in moderation. Consuming in moderation is good. So definitely, you heard two challenges: optimum weight and having these kindness cards, if you want to call them that. Write them out and hand them out to someone. That's my challenge to you. Hey, two a month. You can't go wrong. We meet twice a month. Tell me you did 2 next time we come on this. Hopefully next time on February 15th, let me hear you did 2. Yeah, so I'll be honored that you did 1 a week. We'll start slow from there. I'm trying to do at least 1 every other day, so we'll see how far I go. But definitely, hey, we just happy. We have to think of how we want to feel, not what a person expects. It's a lifestyle change for sure. Add it to your daily critical task. Yes. Because, hey, Chris, I'll share this one with you. For those out there that are entrepreneurs running companies in the C-suite, we're very good at work, strategizing for the mission and planning ahead. So I ask you to be the CEO of yourself, right? Work on planning your own day, your time with your family, the time with yourself, eating right, critical thinking. CEO of self is also CEO in the workplace. So be the CEO of yourself, no matter what level of in the organization. But it's critically, especially executives and entrepreneurs, working too hard. Take time, because you're taking away from your family. But be the CEO. Strategize too. Block in time with your family. Block in time for yourself. You do it at work, Do it at home. Balance, people.
Boom. And I think that's how we're gonna close because
What?
it's what I'm telling you, you're trying to drop some bombs over here.
I hit the gas too
I
hard, right?
can't. Well, folks, I tell you, this time goes pretty fast. It goes pretty fast, but I hope
30
that,
minutes.
30 minutes goes fast. But
Wow.
thank you, Crystal, for being with us and your comments. For anybody catching this on a replay, don't be shy. Get on there, get in the comments, and let us know what you think. Hey, if you want something else, let us know as well. But for today, that's all we got, folks. God bless you all. And yes, like Crystal says, passion. Live
Ooh,
with passion. Live with
yes.
passion,
Your
folks.
why, baby.
Uh,
Yes.
that's how you're gonna do it. But God bless you all. We'll see you on the 15th. Hey, paycheck.
See you.
Hopefully you got one. But
You will.
all right.
Bye.
Everybody take care. We'll
Good
see
evening.
you.
Bye.